You should have a paper similar to this. This is where we left off last time. So today what we're going to do is we're going to take all of these pieces that are sticking off the paper and we're going to kind of manipulate them. So fold them, scrunch them, twist them into the middle so that we make our little playground sculpture. So let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to start kind of creating my sculpture. So a sculpture is a piece of art that is not flat. It's three-dimensional and it's meant to be viewed from different positions, not just like a piece of, like a painting that's hanging on the wall. You just look at it from one perspective or one point of view. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start taking some of these strips and I'm going to bring them in and I'm going to glue them down kind of the center of my paper. And I'm going to, once I get going, they might kind of wrap in around each other. Maybe I will try to manipulate some of them. So I'm going to put a little bit of glue on my black paper and press and hold and make sure that is where I want it. And once this is done, we'll start to see all of the different forms that these kind of strips or lines are creating. So something that maybe I might try to do is maybe I'm going to get a marker out and try to curl this. I'm putting the end that's not glued down around my marker and I'm just going to kind of curl it in and I'm pressing tightly as I go and I'm going to let go and pull my marker out and I'll get this kind of spiral. So I will maybe I'll try to glue that down to the pink one, or maybe I'll just leave it for now and maybe let it bounce. See if I can find a better place to glue that in a little bit. I'm just going to leave it like that for now. And maybe I can try to do some kind of accordion folding, so I can kind of scrunch this up and do like a zigzag. So to do an accordion fold, we fold one end down, and then we fold it up. Then we fold it down, and then up, and down, and up, and down, and up. And you can do that as much as you want. So you can do it on your whole piece, or you can do it on a little bit of it. I think I'll just do a little bit of it and glue that down. So you guys can kind of manipulate your strips here into different types of lines and make them do fun and interesting things. You can kind of maybe just fold, maybe in the middle. I'm going to put a little bit of glue here and then bring it down so that when I'm looking at these, I have all these like cool and interesting shapes. So I think what will, maybe for some of them, I'll start to intertwine them. So this purple one is going under the pink, and then maybe I will try to glue it to the top of the pink. So I'm going to have to really be thoughtful how I apply my glue on these. And be careful about the paper. Oh, and see, that one didn't have enough glue on it. So now that I've got this purple one in here, this wants to resist. So I really have to try to make sure everything's going to stay down. So you're going to have to be patient as you do this and try different ways to manipulate your paper and to make sure everything is stayed down nicely. So I'm just going to go ahead and do some more of these, and if I come up with some more interesting things, I'll stop and let you know. So what I did with this one here, I'll kind of show you how I did it on here. So what I did is I just kind of pinched and folded that strip, and then I pinched and folded it again. So I'm kind of almost making like a triangle or a rectangle, so it's got a couple pinches in it. And then I put a little foot on it, so I just kind of bent the bottom so that I could glue that and still have the shape kind of standing up. So let's put this guy over here. It almost kind of looks like a music note. Maybe if I bend that too. Well, I'll show you from a different angle, but see how it has like, I don't know what that is. Mrs. Bucky would be so mad at me. I don't know anything about music, guys, sorry. So I'm just going to keep going. Kind of did like a fun little twist on this one, so I'll show you how I did that, maybe with this one over here. So I just took the strip, and I'm going to make sure I don't twist it off the paper, and I'm just twisting it See how it's kind of getting like a ribbon effect. And then I put some glue on the bottom and stuck it down. So depending on how many times you twist it, it might become shorter. So you could try to do a little twist and roll here. Oops, this one came off. That's why we really have to kind of press hard and make sure that these are going where we want them to go. Alright, so this is all done, so I'm going to get a different camera out so we can look at it in a different perspective and see all the fun things that we were able to create with this.